everyone. Welcome to Chele's Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Chele. Today, we're going to be doing a fig goat cheese bruschetta for our summer classy party. For this recipe, you're going to need figs, some honey, balsamic vinegar, some caramelized onions, and this recipe will be in the comments section for you later. We have parsley, some dried figs sliced for garnish. I have a goat cheese sour cream mixture, and of course your bread. It was a passion that started when I was younger with my grandmother and my mother. It was just something that was always fun to do. Growing up, I was actually not even growing up, to this day I'm still an eater. Like, I love to eat food. Growing up, I was never the type of kid to do like the bowl of cereal for breakfast. You know, I wanted that bacon, eggs, pancake, grits type breakfast with my grandfather, so eventually I had to learn how to do it. You know, so I was always eager to get in the kitchen, and from there it just grew. First, we're going to start off doing the balsamic fig reduction, and for this you'll need about a cup of dried figs. These I've taken and rehydrated with some boiled water, about 5 minutes on the stove just to boil to bring them up, and I'm also using that same water in this dish because you're going to need water for your reduction. So we're going to do about 1/4 cup of balsamic vinaigrette and about 1/4 cup of honey. And you're just going to let this cook down and reduce. I've had the chance to cook for one of the presidents in Kyrgyzstan. Let's see, who else? Sinbad, Latoya Luckett, Genuine. So I think those have been like the best experiences that I've had so far. Okay. And for your caramelized onions, you're just going to need about 2 cups of onions, thinly sliced, some brown sugar, and more balsamic vinaigrette for this, and a little bit of salt. And you just let this cook down, reduce until it's about this caramel color, and you're set to go. One of the great things about this recipe, this fig bruschetta, you can pre-cook everything and assemble it later. That's one of the bonuses of this. So let's go ahead and get this built. Here, we're going to toast our bruschetta, our bread. We're going to take this off of here for now. I guess the love that I put into them, that's one thing that people know that I do care when I create my food. It's something that I always put 110% into. So while this is heating up, you want to get this hot because you want to toast these nice brown color. So we're going to take our olive oil and just brush both sides evenly with a little bit of oil. This is olive oil, EVOO to some people. You know? Okay, I'm just going to do a couple of these. It's not going to take long. And you can, if you have an oven, you can use the oven, that your preference. As you can see, we don't have one here, so you have to improvise. Okay, just put a couple of those over here. This out the way. Okay. So let's build a couple of these. With that, here is your final product. We have our balsamic fig reduction, our caramelized onions, our goat cheese spread, and some couple of toast points. My future is to hopefully open a family-owned food truck with my mother. It's going to be like a Mexican Southern fusion type food. So hopefully in the next couple of years that'll be rolling out. I happen to like this goat cheese, so just a little extra than what it calls for because it's actually pretty good. Some people don't like the flavor of goat cheese because it has a really gamey flavor. So you can cut it with a little bit of sour cream. It still has that nice taste to it, but it's not as strong. Take a little bit of these delicious sweet caramelized onions. And one of the great things about these figs, they go well with the sweetness of your onions. And here you go. If you want, you can take a fresh sliced figs and put them on, you know, for a little bit of color. But here we go. If you can't find them, dried figs are perfect in the same. Thank you for joining me on Chele's Kitchen today. See you next time.